they say it ain't over till it's over, and let me tell you, this one definitely ain't over.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Throwing right away is Williams. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now a guy who went to prep school right here in Philly, DeAndre Swift. And really a nice job there to make something out of that run. Sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. To throw, Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43. From the gun, here's Williams. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. To throw, it's Williams. He's got the connection to Moore. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Gets it into the hands of Allen on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Chicago! Keenan Allen, 31 yards. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Philly. 46 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Looking to throw is Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Williams. Buying time to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. First down, and they go with Swift again. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. These two teams all tied after 1. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Williams with a little touch pass forward. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. They run with a 4th-round pick, Roschon Johnson. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and throw with Williams. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Gerald Everett from 4 yards out. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Play action. Here's Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
First down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. Second down, here's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. But now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Working out of the gun, Williams. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's 3rd and 7. To the air, Williams. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here comes the Bears punter now. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead, it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley, and he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, first down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be recovered at least by the offense, but he'll be taken down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety.
Normally, when we think about big swings and scores before a half, we think offense, but this time, their defense made the play. Instant pressure off the snap. And they weren't going to let him find a way to escape.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
Scott to return it. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Throwing on 1st and 10, Williams.
Dancing to his left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Open man is Komet, the tight end.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here's Williams.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter.
And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Hurts.
Got a man. It's Brown.
He's into space past the 25.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is up to 5. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker. One-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Williams to the air on second down.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And he's taken down, but able to slip across. The 35. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They'll run right here with Swift.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Williams. That complete. Hits Tyler Scott with it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Williams. And he will find Scott on the right side complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. Hurts sets up to throw it.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
On 1st down, Hurts.
They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Flush to his right. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are right back in this football game.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position.
It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Williams.
Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Looking to throw. Williams. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's the downside of taking these big shots because they're definitely lower percentage plays. And now you look up, and it's 4th down. So not only do you have to worry about getting big yardage, you also need to just keep the game alive.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Let's go.
Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Able to find Kmet. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He's going to let it fly. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Williams. Olatunze wide open. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Here's 1st down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Well, Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second-half comeback. This was a joy.
today. From
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. On the first snap, here's Mayfield. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Once again, it's Irving. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jalen Carter in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now.
Back deep is Britton Covey.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Brown. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the 10, 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Mayfield now.
Look at Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Mayfield with it once more. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Baker going to give it to Irving.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
And Godwin going to have a Bucs first down as he'll get this down to the 41.
They go play action. Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
The throw over the middle taken in. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Airing it out deep for Smith. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 57 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Mayfield. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. First carry for Rachaad White. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing, Mayfield. Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Trey Palmer from 8 yards out. And the Buccaneers are back within a score. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Here's Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Second down and a yard. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They go play action with Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have come. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw.
Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A really good pickup of 28 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Hurts. Being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A first down throw for Mayfield. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior. Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here's Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. A run up the middle with Irving. And he'll get it inside the 35. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
And Evans will have a Bucs first down as the tackle is made right at the 25-yard line. To throw, Mayfield. Steps away to his left. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Mayfield to throw it. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otton from 13 yards out. And the Bucs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Bucs ready to take over once again. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to air one out. And this is caught at the 20. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Trey Palmer with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd down, here's Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Hurts throws complete to Goddard. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. But 1st down, Hurts. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Hurts' throw brought in by Brown. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have made it a 3-score game now here in the 4th. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, They were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. That is caught. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. That one into the hands of Shepard downfield. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Mayfield now on 2nd down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Sterling Shepard from a yard out. And the Bucs get a bit closer. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They
knew even before they put the toe to the leather on that one. Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Burt sets up to throw it. He'll buy some time right. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but
today. From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Rodgers going to the air to start things out. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play one.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Rodgers going to throw.
Got a man. It's the rookie out of the third round.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
On second down, a run with Hall.
Able to slither by. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
This pass out wide to Hall.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Has a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
And again, it's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Well, the drive starts with a completion left side. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
This short throw caught by Goddard.
I like the thought process. I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
This short throw caught by Goddard. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
No score after one on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown, and the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 6-play drive, and it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. On play action, it's Rodgers. He finds Wilson, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly... oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Ball again on 2nd down. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage and mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the 1st. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. To throw, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Now Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. To throw is Rodgers. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. They go play action with Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 21-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Adams. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Rodgers. He dumps this one off here to Hall. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. Now Rodgers. This completes a Corley. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Zerline's kick is up and through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Now maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least they have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've come to halftime here in an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half They didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Throwing is Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Hurts fumbles it, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So certainly not at all what you're looking for here to start the third quarter. A fumble on their opening drive.
Not at all. You're exactly right about that, because this had a chance to be the drive to put everything away. A touchdown here, that might have put everything out of reach for them. It definitely handed out a lifeline to the defense on that play.
This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Hall on a give up the middle. Milton Williams there on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They'll run with Hall. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Hall again. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Rodgers now to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The New York set to take the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing on second and long. Rodgers. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Darius Slay with a pick. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. On first down, Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. On play action, they'll throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
Throwing now is Rodgers. That one taken in by Corley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. From the 48-yard line, here's second and a yard.
Check 53 Mike. Check 53 Mike. Watch the run.
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's caught here by Adams. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Rodgers to throw once more. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, here's Rodgers. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Rodgers to throw on second down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Rodgers again now. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that will cut this lead down to 25. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive, because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Eagles come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating.
Today from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. This is the National Football League.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. First run now for Kyron Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's Stafford. Pushes past him. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Robinson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Again, it's Stafford. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Stafford. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's to the 15, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago. They threw the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run. Here's the rookie from Michigan. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2. They snap it to Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee from 10 yards out. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Sliding out of the pocket, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
Touchdown, L.A. 42 yards for Kyren Williams. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 25 yards that time. Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
This is all about finding the open space in the middle of the field. How do you do that? One way is through play action. That's going to freeze those linebackers for just a split second, and sometimes that's all you need. They run a deep in route behind them, and it works to perfection.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. Over the middle here to Brown. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very solid gain of 27.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
This is caught. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. There it is, the defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride, too, you know. 3 straight first down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Here's Kyron Williams running out for another possession.
Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close, so maybe...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got it. So nothing doing there. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal, eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Stafford now to throw.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half.
Apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. Third quarter action ready to go.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Hurts. Rolling to his right. There's a short one caught by Uzama. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Here's a diving catch right side. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
Throwing is Hurts.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll buy some time right. His throw caught right around the 6.
And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now first and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. Back to throw. Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. To throw is Stafford. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. To the air again, Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
That is caught, and he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a first down throw. Stafford going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. Out of the gun, Stafford. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. Touchdown! Demarcus Robinson. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On play action, they'll throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 34. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. On first down, it's Stafford. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The offense on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Now Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Stafford looks to throw again. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Stafford.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the drive will continue. After the conversion on 4th, they'll work from the 20 on 1st down.
This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson.
And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Throwing is Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he takes a pretty good lick there as he'll wind up getting about 3.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
On 4th down, Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Puka Nacua
from 4 yards out.
And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have opened up a 3-score lead as they pull away here in the 4th. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Now Stafford. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Stafford on 1st down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
today. From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia,
here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The first carry now, this is Williams. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Nix to the air. That ball caught by his rookie wideout.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Nix to throw on 1st down. He's across midfield.
And all the way down to the 41-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They run it again with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Nix throwing on 3rd down. There's Mims with the acrobatic effort. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
They'll try and run it in with Burton. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now 2nd and goal.
Williams will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Back to throw here. This short throw caught by Goddard. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. He is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. This will be caught once again by Brown. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tap.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. In motion left goes a tight end. They begin the drive with Williams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync. And the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And he's going to have a Broncos 1st down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Throwing Nix.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He's got his man, that's Vele.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
And that play came together really well for them as he found open space, makes the catch, and gets down to the 1-yard line. You know he's kicking himself right now. He thought he had a chance to get a touchdown and put that in his ledger. Instead, his team gets a chance to cash in over these next few plays.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on second down. They hit him with a draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on second and long when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Marvin Mims from 10 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Play action. Here's Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's taken down inside the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling. He dumps it off to Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That is caught inside the 5. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Hurts sets up to throw it. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Hurts will throw. That's caught. And he will not get there as the try for 2 is unsuccessful. And they will remain down by a point.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
Where it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So a very tight first half. We had to... You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They go play action with Hurts. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And this one's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Nix on 1st down. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Here's 3rd down and 4. Here's Nix. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Here's Riley Dixon now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Taking it about the 16. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. Got a man. It's Brown. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get...
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Elliott good with a PAT, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that... Same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Buying time to his left. And some room to work. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now it's Nix. That is caught by Vele. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. The pass there complete to Sutton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll go play action with Nix. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. To throw is Nix. Throw left side complete to Troutman. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Touchdown! Jalen Hurts
Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. And Denver getting set to take the field. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
He finds Sutton crossing the formation complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 3rd down and 1. Nix from the shotgun. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go with Williams. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From the gun, it's Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will bump the lead up to 26. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next.
It's a foot race, and they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun is Nix. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Nix to throw again. Finding Williams once more, complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half. And
today. From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First play and a first throw for Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. Gets past one man. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Throwing is Rodgers. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Rodgers going to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Safe back at the 29. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. Here's 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. To throw is Rodgers. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal, really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Rolling to his right. And his throw is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Rodgers now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now Rodgers. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Byron Young in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Well, I could spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Fielded at about the 28. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Flush to his right.
And that one into the hands of Brown downfield.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He has such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
A throw over the middle taken in, and they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts
taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And New York set to take the field.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw, it's Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A first catch there for Wilson and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Going right back to Wilson. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll give to Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. On 1st down, Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
All right, I need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
Rodgers with a pass caught by Conklin. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Now Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing now is Rodgers. Throw over the middle. He's got Rucker. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. 2nd and 6. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He dumps this one off here to Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Zerline good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was capped off by a touchdown pass to Breece Hall. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They go play action with Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Got a man. It's Brown. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 33. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And able to get this out to the 25. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
57, Mike, 57.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation in a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Now it's Rodgers. That one taken in by Corley. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now, we all know that an offensive coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
On first down, right back to Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Rodgers now to throw. He completes it to Wilson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Hall on a give up the middle. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. On the draw, it's Hall. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And that, nearly picked off. Well, would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Zerline's kick is up and through, and this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. But first down, Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. There's a short one caught by Uzama. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down. Here's Hurts to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing is Hurts. Rolling to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. On the move to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach.
Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He's going to pick up the first down and then some.
Touchdown, Eagles! Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Eagles have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards.
And it's capped off by a receiving touchdown from Saquon Barkley. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. New York ready to go again offensively.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled.
The 71 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Zerline connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
Here's 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Rodgers to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. To throw is Rodgers. That's caught by Wilson. And that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on 1st down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stuck with the interception in the end zone.
So it's the Eagles.